Welcome back to the studio. The New York Latino Film Festival, presented by HBO, is giving people in the Latino cinema world the chance to either showcase or view some of the most interesting stories the Latino community has to offer. And, well, we're going to take a look at the festival's trailer.
The New York Latino Film Festival, to me, is a chance to see someone that looks like me, looks like my brothers and sisters, looks like my cousins, looks like my aunts and my uncles.
I want to see a leading actress be a Latina doctor or a Latino scientist. I don't have to be dog number one. My roles don't have to be roles of me breaking out of jail.
All I saw was just people who didn't look like me. And it didn't offend me because I was so young, but it made me feel like, okay, I'm too dark for this. I don't qualify. And me as a kid, I think that's very dangerous.
Struggle. That's what inspires me. The struggle, meaning, coming from nothing. And hearing the no's, that's what inspires me every single day.
When the platform is given to us, we definitely know exactly what to do with it, and we just have to fight for a space.
It's impactful, not only for us, but I think it's impactful for those who don't look like us. It sort of helps us find each other's humanity.
That was a quick look of this year's New York Latino Film Festival. This is me. Joining us now to tell us more, we welcome New York Latino Film Festival founder Calixto Chinchilla and Story Ave film director Aristotle Torres and filmmaker Luis Santos, right? Did I say your name right? Aristotle?
Aristotle, but
Aristotle.
I like the swag you put on him,
I
so
can't
it
help
worked.
it.
He's fancy.
Well, I can't. He's fancy.
Yeah, I'm joking.
I always, whenever it's a Latino, I always throw the little accent.
I loved it.
Tú sabes. Yeah, but welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I love, welcome back, Calixto.
Thank you.
And I mean that in one more ways than one, right?
Yeah.
Not just being here, because you've been here on our show, but it's been so many years. And the fact that you've been able to revive this festival, that is so important.
Thank
It's
you.
so needed. And the message that was just presented in that trailer is so relevant now more than ever that I wore my curly hair.
Nice.
Just because
As you
of it.
should. As you should.
No, thank you. And thank you, because you're the director of that film.
Thank you. I'm just honored to have the opportunity. I was actually in the Dominican Republic when Calixto contacted me about doing it, and I jumped at the opportunity. So I'm just thankful to be here and to use my voice and my art to.
And I've never met him.
No, you've never met him.
No, I mean, meaning when we started looking at trying to figure out what we want to do with the trailer, we really wanted to talk about diversity and inclusion, probably in a way like many Latinos or organizations like talked about it. So we really wanted to talk about it in a real sincere way. But then we also wanted to find visualists who never did any work for the festival or doesn't know me or has no affiliation that could look at the festival with a fresh lens. We took a look at some folks, and then we saw his reel, and you do the DM, and you're like, let's have a conversation. And I think he thought maybe I was like, maybe lying, I don't know. But we had the conversation. And then we just started meeting each other and talking about it, and then he started meeting people with our team, and we really started fleshing out what we wanted the concept to be, not only just a trailer, but in social, how we wanted the story to spread out. That if you look at any of these people in that commercial, no one looks alike. One is heavy set, one is skinny, one is beautiful, whatever. But the lining story is they still need that shot. No matter what you look like, we still need to be included. And so no matter who you are, you're a part of them. Their story is reflective of them, and every emotion that you see is real. Nothing is scripted. And so I think that was like the most special thing of it all.
I loved it.
Oh, thank you. So much.
I was inspired by it. Calixto, I just acknowledge you because here you are serving as a platform to provide this opportunity. And it just goes to show you how far social media can go, right?
100%,
You said DM, you found him on social media.
People brought us to his attention. We saw his reels. There was a couple of people, but he stood out. We saw some stuff that he had done. But mind you, he's never done a short. He's never done it. This is his first commercial.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you. I
That
really
was a nice
appreciate it.
jump.
Yeah.
Took a nice
100%.
leap. And you know what? And the message, as I said it already, you know, is so relevant right now because it is important for us to see ourselves in starring roles and or like prominent roles, playing positive roles, you know? So I love that there's a social undertone or a social consciousness being brought to everybody's attention.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, and so the festival itself, I know we have one of the filmmakers here. You also brought one of the filmmakers, but I just want to give everybody a little background on the New York Latino Film Festival because it kind of took a little hiatus and then you revived it again last year, and I'm so happy that you did that, and I'm happy that HBO has partnered up with you. And let's talk a little bit about the festival.
You know, if anybody knows the story, it started out 15 years ago. I was, you know, not to age myself, I was 22 at the time. And so...
I don't know what you're talking about, puppy. We was teenagers.
So it literally was about how do you get young Latinos and present a space where we can show our best work and put it in a really polished platform and like see ourselves in a big screen, probably in a way that we never saw ourselves in that, you know what I mean? And really give it like a level of importance and showcase the best from young Latinos, both from the US, New York, and around the world. And so, you know, this year we have about 400 plus entries globally that came through, and only 60 got in.
Wow.
So it's heavily competitive.
Oh my gosh, we need to be the one trying to decide that from 400 down to 60.
But I was that cat that wanted a place to show the stuff, and I didn't want to show it in my house. I didn't want to show it in some screen somewhere. Like for me, it was like there wasn't anything for Latinos to people to network and to build, and studios to equally know about what we were doing and what the culture was up to. And so how do we create that space where not only is a place of community, it's a place of business. You know, we want Latinos to collaborate. It's important that we work together. It's important that we build together, especially in this moment, in this state of the world right now, that, you know, we need to build, we need to invest, we need to figure out, we can't play games anymore. That day is done.
And that also, just to piggyback off of that also goes with showing up to the films festival,
Showing
because
up to the films, yeah.
that's how we're able to determine our value, unfortunately, in that world. It's like, how many tickets are we selling?
Yeah.
And we need to support our work.
Yeah, if Latinos dominate in all these areas, social media, film, all this other stuff, then definitely we need to start building on our own. And, you know, we're not just film, we actually have a whole digital conference for social influencers and people, whether it be on Instagram or Facebook. We have a whole conference called Futuro that we're doing with Google. And again, it's getting young Latinos to connect and learn. You're doing all this stuff on Instagram, how are you gonna make money? Or what are you gonna do?
Right.
Or how do you do these things? And so for us, we really wanna connect you with not only peers that are doing well, but also you know, executives that can really show you the way. So we're really not just about film, but about creating opportunities and information.
It's wonderful.
And you were part of one of our programs.
I was.
So,
many moons ago. But I'm not saying how many years ago.
But you were part of a filmmaker lab that we had.
Yes,
and,
I
you
was.
know, so that's,
I was in Betty La Flaca that aired on HBO Latino for very many years.
A popular film.
It was, it still
Very
is,
popular.
actually. I want to talk about his short film, Aristotle.
Aristotle Torres, yeah.
Aristotle Torres. So, your story, well, interesting enough, is titled Story of.
Yeah.
And from what I got from it, perhaps we should take a look at the clip and then have a conversation about it.
Sure.
Can we do that? Can we take a look at Story of that's being featured at the New York Latino Film Festival?
If you're gonna be robbing people all night, you might as well take my coat to keep you warm.
The question I have for you, Kadir, is
what I ask myself every single day. Have you decided not to die?
Nice, nice, bravo. That's so. Story Ave, that's Story Ave. It's being featured at the New York Latino Film Festival taking place August 22nd. We're going to go into more details, but I want to meet Aristotle and talk to him a little bit about the motivation behind that topic.
Yeah, so this was actually inspired by a true story. And in short, it's about an older Hispanic male who gets robbed at gunpoint at the Story Avenue train station. And instead of just giving in and becoming a victim, he offers to take this young man to dinner to learn a little bit more about him. And through that conversation, he offers him a way out of this life of crime. And what resonated with me, it was written about in 2008 by NPR and CNN. I found the article in 2010. And to see the block that I grew up on being featured on NPR was obviously super special.
Right.
And what I took from it is that sometimes circumstance can lead you to do things that you don't want to do out of survival. So if I could share that message with one person, then it's an honor and a success.
Well, I thank you for your consciousness in making sure that you didn't just bring in some urban story or topic, but that you kind of left us with the you know what? There could be a purpose in which it serves. And it's all a matter of choosing your thoughts and your approach.
Yeah, thank you
thank
so
you for
much.
that. Thank you
you.
for that. Yes, Calixto.
Yes.
Yeah, no, because you're like looking at me, and I know we're going to wrap up
No,
shortly, and I
thank
want to
you.
make sure that we get the final details of this festival.
Yes. Well, August 22nd to the 26th, next week, we open. Ruben Blades is opening the festival. So it's a documentary about his life called My Name Is Not Ruben Blades. And it's a very revealing, personal film about him. Even salseros that think they know him, you're going to find out a lot. So we're thankful he's going to be there. We have a lot of people that are going to be there on that carpet. And then we just have really amazing films, just really good stuff. For the first time, we are doing some films uptown in a barrio. So the festival's never had like a full presence there, but we're going to do that. And then we kick off the festival Futuro at Google. And we just have some amazing speakers. There's some free panels. So you can go onto our website right now at nylatinofilmfestival.com, and you can check out the panels, and they're for free. So get some free knowledge, see some films, go to party, network, do all of that stuff, because that's what it's there for.
Thank you, and thank you for bringing the next generation of filmmakers here into our studios. I'm looking forward to your work,
Thank
and
you, I
I'm looking
appreciate
forward
it.
to bringing you on later as you continue developing and
I'd be
making more
honored. Thank you.
films of our stories.
Yeah,
Thank
thanks
you,
for having
gentlemen.
us.
All right, and you guys, once again, the New York Latino Film Festival will take place from August 22nd to the 26th, right? And for more information on the Latino Film Festival, you can visit NewYorkLatinoFestival.com.
NY Latino.
Oh, it's NY?
Latino Film Festival.
So, okay, so it's NYLatinoFilmFestival.com, but if you Google it, it's going to come up, right? If you Google it, it's going to come up. And the interesting part is that they're going to be also featuring some films at Julia de Burgos, as well as the Empire, right? Which is downtown. So, yeah, so make sure you go on their website. Ruben Blades? You're going to get to meet Ruben Blades? I would do that. All right. NewYorkLatinoFilmFestival.com. NYLatinoFilmFestival.com. I'm stuck. We have to take a quick break, you guys. But when we return, we're going to hear about an art project looking to help our people in Puerto Rico. Don't go anywhere.